Hello everyone, and welcome back to Lost in Vivo. Where we last left off, we were in this mine trying to find 3 emblems. I just realized you got some weird toes going on there, Miss Angel Lady. We were in this abandoned mine trying to figure out where we can get these emblems to open this door. While we're down here, we're also going to want to look at words. We're also going to want to look for this tape so that we can probably maybe get a good ending. I assume there's got to be something to these tapes, right? And I just realized there's a security camera right there. I hope that's not a problem. But let's place the first emblem. And we've got a couple more tunnels to go down. Now, if we check our map, this actually goes down a fair ways, but if we come to here, unlocked. Okay, that's the tunnel key that I got in the previous tunnel with the fake doggo. So using this, we can get between the 2 tunnels far more quickly. Or at least I thought that was what we could do. I hear bad sounds. I hear bad sounds. And this takes me back out to here, and presumably this would have been locked as well. Okay, so that's one way for me to get between the tunnels, but if we check our map... Well, I suppose that's not inaccurate, but... what's down the other way, then? Now, how are we doing on shotgun ammo? We lost all of our shotgun ammo to the fake doggo. So all we have is this Ruger, and granted, we do have a fair bit of ammo for the Ruger, and it seems that if you place your shots accurately, you can actually be surprisingly effective with it. What is this? It looks like there's something embedded in the rock. But unfortunately, it doesn't look like we're able to get through this way. Yeah, the map does show a compartment down there and on the right. But as of right now, we have no way of getting through, so... that's definitely not moving from me hitting them. If I run through these, how long do they move for? Maybe it was me. Still, I don't really trust it all the way. Who could trust anything after the stuff we've been through tonight? Now that is the sound of some devilish monstrosity wanting to churn our innards. For sure. And I'm constantly checking the map right now because I really don't want to get turned around in here, especially if I have to run. Now, if we come through here... Hi! Oh, it's you again. It's you again. Hang on, wait. I'm going to get out and reset. I want to reset. I want to reset. What is this? Wait, whoa. I'm confused. I'm confused about the layout. Now, are you going to be where you were before? Are you still going to be coming this way? Or when I enter and exit a room... is your position reset? Now I can take any of these doors and it'll take me back to that kind of hub area. Well, what happens if I take a left here? It says I'm here. Okay, so it's actually not confusing, I just misread the map. But this is a very tight claustrophobic space to be trapped in with that thing, and if it starts chasing me, I better hope that whatever I run to isn't a dead end. So we have a clearly established villain of this segment, and I certainly don't want to accidentally whistle and get its attention. Ooh. It's another one of those strange bugs. So there's another emblem, the bomb emblem. The bomb emblem? And a note. September 23rd. I thought I'd be safe down here. I'm so far away from those monsters up above, but even down here, I'm not alone. Sounds like every Project Zomboid playthrough I've ever been. Even that farm ain't safe all the time. What about here? Broken. Nothing. Yep, this is where you came from before. You were what I had to get past. Now I really, really hope that I'm faster than you while in a dead sprint in the opposite direction. And I'm really glad you didn't think to turn around and head back the other way. In the meantime, I have nothing to do but get out of here. I got the bomb emblem. I got what I came for. I'm done. Oh, that scream behind me. It was cut off by me going through the door, but that was a really scary scream that just shivered my spine. But if I go like this, okay, that's the bomb emblem. And what's the other one? Is that like a bug? I actually didn't pay attention to what the first one was called. Probably should have done that, huh? Now let's once again take this opportunity to save. And head back out. Now what do we have? We have two different ways we can go. This way leads back to that other guy, where we just came. And this way is a brand new direction. And I'd have to imagine that that guy's in here somewhere. Another ladder, which means we're going back down deeper into the earth to face whatever monstrosities lie beneath. Of course, let's be real, we've already encountered what monstrosities lie beneath, but maybe there's new monstrosities lying beneath. New and untold horrors ready to eat my guts by pretending to be my dog, or maybe my first grade teacher. Not what I meant to do. Nope! Nope, no, 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 no. That was a mistake. That was a big mistake. And it does respond to the whistle. That was such a huge mistake. And we've already established it takes a lot of ammo to kill you. And killing you isn't something I'm going to be accomplishing right now. Can't even have my gun out on the ladder. Okay, I guess there's nothing I can do except get off the ladder, exit the area, and try again. Now, it came because I whistled, but I feel like if I had continued down that tunnel, I would have been corralled directly into it, so I really hope there's somewhere other than straight forward for me to go once I get down there. Once again, let's start climbing down. Hang on. It always confuses me with whether I should be pushing up or down on a ladder. That's something that's confused me in FPS games all the way ever since, like, Medal of Honor Frontline. Ladders have always been my sworn enemy. Let's get that Ruger ready. Yeah, as before, I still don't have any shotgun shells. If I whistle, it'll be coming right for me. If I encounter it on this linear path, I am going to have no choice but to kill it. But I have a feeling killing it won't even kill it. Can it hear me running? Can it hear me running? That's the big question. Broken, not what I wanted. Oh, I hate this. I hate trapping me in a maze with the monster. Outlast was fond of doing that. Outlast was not a Fonz. It was fond of doing that. And here's the final emblem. This is all I need. It's all I need, but I feel like I have to explore some more because what if there's another tape? Then again, maybe the tape will be behind that door. But if I don't find it, I'm gonna have to come back. I think this is the only area of the 3 that I haven't fully explored, and that is a mouse nailed to the table. September 24th. I told everyone, but no one listens to me. I can't trust anyone. They're all just serving the monsters. No one is different. It's just me now. Why wouldn't they just listen? Don't know what your deal is, friendo. But did you happen to see any cassette tapes down here while you were here? That's my mixtape. It's totally fire. If I go out and to the left, it looks like there's a room there. So maybe I can do something with that. Now, there's no emblem here, but perhaps there'll be like a tape or something I can use. No, this is just... this is probably where I'm supposed to end up first. Because I don't see my mixtape anywhere. Now, there are a couple of tunnels on the other side that I could try, but they don't look like they go anywhere. This thing is likely to notice me very quickly. And once it does, I'm just gonna have to run. Okay, this goes nowhere. These go nowhere. We know that now! Alright, run, 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 run. That thing has a really scary aggro noise. Go, 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 go! That thing was right. Oh, no, 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 no! Oh my god! 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 Go, go, go. I can't sprint up the ladder. Everybody... I know a bunch of you who told me to play this game have played this game before... There's a lot happening right now. Okay, there's a lot happening. I said in the previous video towards the end, when I first climbed up a ladder to escape it, that my biggest fear would be that I would look down as I was climbing and see it skittering up after me. It made me think that that wouldn't happen, because it didn't happen. And then it did. So well played. Well played, Kira. Let's just freaking get out of here. But I still haven't found that tape, and I would really not like to leave without that tape. Let's, how's my health doing? 100? Okay. Let's just... And it also did something that I really appreciate. It gave me the absolute terror. I'm running from that thing, right? It's chasing me on the way out. It's right behind me, and finally I reach safety. I grab the ladder, and I'm climbing it. But then I look down. I am not safe yet. The thing that I thought couldn't happen is happening. It's my worst nightmare. It's going to chase me right back up into the safe area. And then, as I'm frantically climbing the ladder, just only looking forward because I can't afford to look down, it brings me to the top, right into what may be an enemy, with that figure that was at the top of the ladder. Now, it didn't attack me, but it made me think for a brief moment I had just cornered myself between a rock and a hard place. That is very good design, and that's very good anticipation of the player's feelings. Nizumi testing. What is all this? Can I go back? No, it doesn't work. I feel like I missed a tape. I feel like I missed a tape, but I don't know where else I could have looked. Well, I suppose we're moving on now. No, here's another thing right here. But that doesn't mean I didn't miss a tape. It just means I didn't find one for that tape player. Nizumi testing, access floor 1. This is giving me serious Resident Evil 2 vibes right now. Nizumi testing, Dr. Brundle, personal archive number 86. Feeling good about today. Progress continues almost at an alarming rate given how theoretical this all should be. Today we had one of the smaller rodents continue to move for almost 2 hours after all of its blood had been drained and replaced with mix PA22-1215V. You know, I did say that this has some Resident Evil 2 vibes, but it also kind of has some Spooky's House of Jump Scares vibe, which is by the same developer. Because that did sort of start to descend into SCP towards the end. In its notes regarding the different specimens and the actual nature of the mansion itself. So this is housing. Oh wow, it's a whole thing. But here we have Dr. Crundle. Locked. And I don't have a lockpick with me. Housing. I feel like... no, they're all just kind of one-off rooms. I can take a look. Broken. Dr. Piccini. Looks like these computers aren't working. And they probably got no games anyway. Personal archive number 65. Shrieks and squeals are all I hear. My dreams are infested with these rats. If only they knew that we're going to make them into something beautiful. If they knew that and had the capacity to, they would respect me. But no. It's nothing but screams and wailing. I can't sleep. I can hardly think. Even when I'm further away than the sound should possibly travel, I can still hear them. I think you're taking it a little too personally, bro. Anybody want some shriveled rats? Yeah, you might be taking it just a tad bit too personally. Also, you know, from their point of view, you are arguably the aggressor in this situation. Also, you still haven't told me what you intend to make them into. Thanks for that. Have you locked me in? Is that what you've gone and done? Here's another note. Dr. Piccini, Personal Archive 66. My dreams have found their savior. A dark creature swabbed in dirty robes now lives with them. They eat the rats and silence the screaming. Soon I will begin work. Not this filthy government's rat work, but my true worth. I will give birth to my savior, so they can silence everything. I can't follow one bit of this, but it sounds like you're gonna start some activity that is, at best, a waste of funding. Now, they said the dark thing in dirty robes. Are you possibly talking about the homeless guy that was in the sewer? See, I don't know yet. Am I meant to take these areas piece by piece and forget about them once I moved on? Or am I actually supposed to be taking this as one whole story? It's not really clear to me yet. Here's the final lab, 1A. What are you, nope, let me out. What were those? I counted at least 2 of whatever those things were. I guess we gotta get in there and kill them, but... Okay. Same as before, gotta go for headshots. If I can kill them that quickly, I have plenty of ammo. Oh, I don't like how they're continuing to writhe there. They got, like, bristles on their underbelly. It is quite disturbing. Hi! Pick up. Doll head picked up. What am I gonna do with a doll head? Am I supposed to maybe assemble it into some kind of whole? I don't think I've seen any other doll parts. Alright, Dr. Krundle, personal archive number 88. So on top of being a Krundle, he's also a Nazi. I'm beginning to question my fellow scientists' ethics. If we can truly call any of this science anymore. I fear we're all stumbling into something dark. And with each so-called breakthrough, my fear grows. I don't know how they'll react when we inevitably hit a dead end with these experiments. See, it's leaving that creeping mystery of what is the experiment? What were they trying to do, and how does that result in freaking whatever those things were? Are those made from the rats? I don't... Oh, lockers. It looks like that says it's kind of low res. Alright, where are you guys at? This game has a habit of starting enemies so close to you that you can't even register what's near you. You just don't have time. Read. Dr. Krundle, Personal Archive 87. Today I questioned the higher staff just on how far they think we can go with these experiments. Dr. Piccini took hold of me and brought me into one of the off-limits rooms. And showed me something I don't fully understand. Was it one of these Captain Cottonball heads? Maybe he was playing an elaborate and inappropriate prank. Piccini told me it was his other pet project, and assured me that the work we're doing is of great importance. So apparently in this organization, you can just take whatever funding you have and use it for pet projects. Just do your own little thing that produces something like... whatever these are. I can only assume these things are made from rats. Although, given what we've seen, that's actually the most optimistic possible outcome. Do the poopers have to be arranged in such a way? Must they really be? Dr. Piccini, Personal Archive number 67. I showed Satyrus to Dr. Brundle today. Ah! It took like 4 or 5 documents, but I accidentally said his name correctly. He didn't know what to think. He just stared at it. Maybe he was just scared. Satyrus is moving now, but only barely. For some reason, I can't get him to function while the camera is on, or while I'm looking at him. But he changes form in between those moments. That's an odd development. Let's get a move on. What does the map have to say about this? So there's the transitional hallway on the other side of this room, but I can also get through using the room itself. No, I think this is this where I came from? No, it's not. Because this would be where it comes out. Okay, and this is the other hallway, which I have yet to explore. Now, there's a bit of a blue light coming through this door. But first... see, I feel like it's too bright for me to have the flashlight on, but then when I turn it off, it just feels so dark down on this side. Holding. It says Lab 2A, but it says... oh no, this is holding. Okay. Holding is large, but lab is small, so we're going to try the lab first. What was that? Because that literally sounded like the window right next to my head just smashed. That was the most realistic sound effect I have ever heard. Oh my... That was so loud and so directional that actually, honest to God, sounded like it was in my room. I am so glad I went with a face cam for this because I didn't really yell, but you'll definitely see that on the face cam. Now, what is this? Lost tape number 3 picked up. Yes, it's number 3, which means I didn't miss one because I already have 1 and 2. I am so glad to hear that. Okay, Dr. GLA. Research Archive number 120. Subject Cass 3 was originally found in the wreckage of a collapsed farmhouse by a mountain survey team. We're doing it. We are just doing SCP. It was later brought to government attention after most of the crew went missing, and then granted to our lab for testing. It appears like a normal cassette tape, but has some major differences. Spectrogram displays of the audio contained do not seem to match the structure or waveform of the actual sound, but rather several images of American animal life in trees. Some researchers who spent significant time listening to the subject have been hospitalized for mental reasons, often becoming obsessed with a fictional being known as Bea Gatoff. Sounds real old gaudy. Now, unfortunately, whatever this machine is, it's not a cassette player because I can't put it back in. So I guess I have to go back and play it in the player. Because let's be real, I've already been through 2 of these tapes. I'm not stopping now. Alright, so how do I get back? I have to head back through this area and back to reception, correct? Now, before I do this, it did warn me about some possible side effects of listening to the tape, so I'm going to go ahead and save first. Yep, hi again. You're just going to do this sometimes, aren't you? I thought I had taken the baby with me, but apparently not. If I check my inventory, will I see it? No, I'll only see doll head, a small doll head made from some sort of soft porcelain. I can hear something rattling around inside of it. Can I use it? If I can use it, it hasn't tutorialized me on any such feature yet. Lost tape number 3. The plastic casing feels loose, like someone took it apart several times. The cabin is written on it. And as we had previously established, I saved already, right? Yeah. As we had previously established, this tape is some kind of SCP-like entity. I don't know if I pointed this out before, but that's like a very Resident Evil style animation right there. Once again, going back to this game's roots is an homage to PS1 horror games. Okay. I need firewood. Okay, so my goal right now is to light the fire. And there's another one of... Should I not have come out here? Should I not have come out here? That makes me feel like there's something coming this way. Now, can I unscramble your signal like the others? Took our son. Okay, I guess there's something out here and I need to light a fire. That appears to be like some kind of very low-res image of Edgar Allan Poe. Or Hitler. Took our son. Okay, well I don't have time for that right now. This is a very spooky atmosphere it's created already. No food left. This is actually kind of reminding me of a game called Darkwood, which is almost like survival, like open-world survival in a horror setting. Unfortunately, I never did play much of it. And is this supposed to be like an old-timey, like 1800s frontier type of setting? That appears to be a picture of a corpse. What is all this? It's like a makeshift church in my attic. This is not what I expected to see. Oh god, this is so weird. Just finding the furnishings of a room in a room that isn't that kind of room. Is there anything up here? Oh, the way these tree sprites are moving around in the breeze. But is there something I was supposed to see up here? Maybe if I try searching the pews? But I don't see anything. Now, granted, this is pure wild mass guessing on my part, pure speculation. But it almost seems like I was the head of maybe some kind of cult that held services here, and it caused something to come in. That wasn't on that wall before. I feel like that was on this wall before. This moved. This moved. Which makes me wonder what else might have moved. Okay, I need firewood. Well, there's matches. What do you have to say to me? You're a little bit trickier to get going than the other ones. Burn the doll. Burn the idol. Must stop it. Burn the idol. What's the idol? Okay, I can't go through this back door. What's the idol? I need firewood. I don't have firewood. I'll probably have to go out and get it. It's broke down. Oh, it's a car. This isn't even an 1800s setting. This is all very anachronistic. Because who's going to be living in a place like this at a time when there's stuff like cars? But it all just feeds into that unknown of what's supposed to be going on here. Okay, where do I find firewood? Honestly, with what a piece of crap this house is, this couldn't have been here before. This couldn't have been here before because... Oh, also, don't think I don't see that shadow in the light. But this couldn't have been here before. It couldn't have been because I've come out of this room before. Oh, that must be the idol. Okay, wait, before I pick it up, what do you have to say to me? You have to pray to it. Gives us flesh. That's actually genius. So it's head and face shaped, but the light coming through the window, which, by the way, what is the source of that odd green light, causes it to cast that shadow. Idol picked up so I can burn it or pray to it. I can either burn it or pray to it. God, what do I do? I'm gonna burn it. I need firewood. Yeah, where do I find firewood? See, that's the thing. The fact that I've searched this whole place already, you're there now. I'm quite certain you weren't there before. The picture of the corpse is moving around the map. Don't think I don't notice. But you have one voice telling me to burn the idol, one voice telling me to pray to it. If there were going to be firewood, it would have to be outside. Okay, there it is. I just didn't notice it. Alright, firewood picked up. Burn, baby, burn. Now, burn idol. Will I have the choice, burn idol, or pray to it if I come up here? I, honest to God, thought that was huge arms just reaching out in front of the window just now. It's definitely getting louder. Whatever that is, it's getting louder. Have I chosen pray by accident? No, burn it. Burn it. And that's the end. Okay. So that interactive, presumably multiple choice tape was just played. But it also said in that note that people suffer some kind of after effects after viewing it. But first I'm going to save before moving on. Which kind of defeats the purpose of me having saved before I watched the tape. But you know what? This is a Let's Play, and whatever happens, happens, right? Now, presumably what I really have to be looking for is a lockpick kit so that I can open that door. Now, even though lockpicking can fail, I'm kind of starting to be of the mind, and there's one more door down this way, I'm starting to be of the mind that failing doesn't break the lockpicks. It did in that one case, but that was scripted, so maybe it won't do it in other cases. Okay, where are you at? Come on, die. Thank you. It took about 3 more shots than it probably needed to. That is much too big to have just been a rat. Then again, they were doing some odd things with them. Use. I have to crush the doll head in the vise. Now, it did say that I could hear something rattling around inside. What's gonna come out of here? Can't help but notice that this pipe is just the exact dimensions of the ones that I can climb into. Dr. Brundle, Personal Archive number 89. I've given up making fun of him. We've done it. We have to get out of here as soon as I can. These are not creations that should exist. Yeah, you're telling me. I don't know if we screwed something up along the way, or if this was the only possible outcome. I don't even know what you were trying to do. Those, though, whatever these sacks of flesh are, they look a lot like... They look a lot like the fetus. What does this say? Dr. Piccinini. Oh, Piccinini. Have I been getting it wrong this entire time, or is this one just featuring a typo? Personal Archive number 68. My dear savior is growing every day. Are we soon to meet your savior? I started stealing some of the rats from their tiny safe cages and put them in the hole with Sotiris. At first I wasn't sure if they would do anything, but once I left and came back, the rats were gone. The only traces of the rats left was a lipstick smear of blood on Sotiris' jaw. So are we dealing with like an SCP-173 situation? I thought that was something that had crawled in, but it's just the body of one of the things that I shot. Now, they've said in the notes that it only does things when unobserved. So that will likely be a mechanic, and I wouldn't be surprised because there was an enemy that worked that way in Spooky Sesame Jump Scares as well. Lawyers, come at me. Squinch. Okay, that's creative. That's creative. Very creative. But it's not something that's going to be very opportune for me if my theory is correct about how I'm going to have to deal with this thing. I just broke my head. But there is my lockpick kit. Once again, we have to remember, if we encounter something that looks like it's new, stare at it. Just stare at it intently, because it will likely move when something has changed. What are you? Okay, so that thing didn't seem to have any problem acting while unobserved this time around. Can I open any of these lockers? No, there's just a gap between some of them. Okay, now what I would like to do ideally is get back to that save point first, because that thing is probably going to patrol around the hallways. Off and to the left! This game has a real bad habit of spawning things right next to me. Into the save room, into the save room, into the save room. Now those looked something like the monsters that I've been seeing, but a little bit different. They look like they have some kind of nightmare face attached to them. Alright, save. Somebody told me to shoot the cat in the rafters of the save room, which, first of all, no. And second, even if I wanted to, I've never seen a cat in any of these rafters. Unless I'm misunderstanding you. Are they going to be right outside? They seem to be capable of navigating straight towards me. But then again, maybe that's just the way I was running through. Now what do I have to do? I have to go... I don't actually know if they can hit me while I'm in the map screen. But if I run forward, I have to make a right and down one of those halls. and then out and down the other hall. If I make a right down here... Ah! Ow. Go away. Ah! Right down this hall. I'm gonna have to kill you all, unfortunately. You're just only slightly tougher. Retinal scan failed. You know, you used to be a lock that I had to pick. Oh no, you were down the other way. Hi. Are you forgetting something? Are you forgetting something? Okay, well I guess you're cool. If the game was gonna have a monster impersonate my dog at some point, it would be you. There doesn't appear to be anything new in here. Because I'm paranoid, I'm just gonna check my health. Yeah, it's at 100%. That other guy gets to live as long as he behaves. Are you still there? Yeah, but now you're moving again. Are there more of you? Hi. Thank you. You heard that? Okay. I think we might have just been glitching out there a little bit. Any more of you? I don't think there's going to be. Open up. That part wasn't really too difficult from a survival horror perspective, now that I've learned to always go for the head. That is quite creepy. Oh, that face. They went for the eyes and lips first. The eyes have been eaten. Now, if you'll recall, back to part 1, there does seem to be a recurring theme with destruction of the eyes. If you'll remember, that... Are these the effects of the tape? The homeless man's writings, he said, Unity engine debug log invalid class. See, with this developer, I don't know if that's some kind of engine error message, or if it's part of the scares. You just don't know with this developer. More magazines, and a note. Dr. Brundle, personal archive number 90. I can't get out of here. The halls are full of them. They're worshipping Pacini's messed up pet. They swarm around just like the rats. Is that message just going to be in the bottom left of my screen for the whole rest of the session? And furthermore, is it an error message for something critical? Now, it's just given me some more ammo, I think, but what is coming in here actually done for me? Pick up. What's happening? Okay, guys, I think we're running into a little bit of a bug here. Missing item info. I might have to verify integrity of game cache. There might be some missing files. I'm gonna go outside just to see what happens. I can hear you guys. Hi. I'm going to assume that it's just going to count as having picked up the item. I guess I was supposed to... I'm supposed to be carrying the body in order to use the retinal scan. I'm going to assume that that's going to work, but that whatever that was wasn't supposed to happen. I'm only continuing to play it instead of Guess I don't need the retinal scan anymore. Although maybe when it despawned the body... Maybe when it despawned the body, this opened. So here's what I'm thinking right now. I continued on the off chance that that wasn't a bug and would result in some kind of scare. But my thoughts on that were that I was probably supposed to pick up the body and my movement would be hobbled and slow so that I would be forced to drag him through the hallways with the monsters in order to open this door. I think that's what was supposed to happen. As for why it didn't, I don't know. Now we're getting into the area with some more mutant-y rats. But they scurry away from me just the same, and I'm happy to keep them that way. now officially in the... Doggy! Doggo! Hi! Oh, it's a jump scare, but I'm so happy. Hi! Hi! Oh my god! Pet, yes. Oh, it gives you the option to pet. Here, can I try to put your leash? Oh, it's torn. Oh, that's sad. Oh, I would have felt so bad. I clicked as that happened because I thought it was giving me a jump scare. I would have felt so bad if I had accidentally shot him. Hello. Hi, doggy. Oh, I am so happy to see you. Did you just teleport over there? I didn't see you move. Oh, what's in the grate? Oh, of course I'll pet you some more, but what's in the grate? Dr. Brundle, Personal Archive number 91. Dr. Piccinini went crazy. He attacked me in my office, screaming about sacrifice. I hit him over the head and he lost consciousness, but I confirmed he's still alive. I'm going to try to get out of here using the flood tunnels connected to the rat fluid chamber. The rat fluid chamber. If you have in your possession... Is that what you got from there? Ew. If you have in your possession a rat fluid chamber... maybe rethink your life choices. Is this something I can get? Gross. Alright, come on. You still good? I just want to make sure you're down with this. Where'd you go? Doggy! I should have known. I should have known that sweet relief would be short-lived. I can't go down there. I won't fit. That's what you think. I don't want to go down there. I can't go down there. I won't fit. It's too small. Crawl inside? Yes. Oh my god, the game actually rewarded me for my persistence. Let's go. Didn't expect that to be a thing, but I don't have any ammo. I don't have any guns. Well, I still have them, but damaged handgun. Okay, no, Okay, I'm all turned around already, but... I can't hear my dog. It's not letting me select any of my weapons. And the thing is, that doesn't even... Normally in a game, when you lose your weapons, it makes you think that there's no more danger, but I don't have that benefit here because... Given the bug we experienced before, what if this is another bug? And my speed is definitely hobbled. There's not enough room for me in here. But after all this, anything for Doggo. What have we got? Are these connecting to, like, some kind of tank? Oh my god, what is that? Oh, sweet Lordy Jesus. That is truly disturbing and terrifying. And I know the idea of large creatures in big tanks of water is something that the developer is either afraid of or knows how to exploit the fear of. Because there was a similar thing in Spooky's House of Jump Scares. There, towards the end, you got to the whale tank. By the way, guys, if you didn't know, I don't remember if I mentioned it in the previous video, but I did play Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion on this channel. It's a little bit of a different style of Let's Play. I hadn't really found my groove yet when I played it. It's not real. What a disturbing message to display on a door, and I can hear my dog. It's not real. Well, persistence was rewarded before. I can hear what sounds like my dog whining. I can't help but notice that both the music and the ambient sounds have cut out. But whatever this pipe is, it's supplying something to that tank. Like, what does this do in relation to that tank? And I mean, I know I can't really examine this logically because it's a nightmare world. Anything can happen. Silent heart attack. I've talked a little before about how I really do believe that the best jump scares have no sound to them whatsoever. I can't even whistle anymore. There's only the sound of me shuffling through this pipe. Oh, now I can whistle. Why could I specifically not whistle at that one segment just now? Can I see you out there? See, not seeing is almost as disturbing as seeing at this point. Because where is it? I mean, it's very good tension building. No. I was about to talk about how well it was building its tension, and there's the payoff. My weapon is back. But it's... What is this place? There's liquid on the ground. Am I in something's stomach? Is that what this is? Oh no, probably not. Stomachs don't tend to have doors. We're back in the lab. I don't have a lockpick for this. I'm gonna have to go get one. Now, see, it's strange because normally the fact that you're a person in therapy would be something you reserve for the end, but we've known that this entire time. So I know I can't take everything that I'm seeing at face value, but at the same time, I'm just racking my brain, going crazy, trying to figure out what exactly all this is supposed to be. Nothing in here. Can't help but notice there's some real grimy gore in this trash can. There's that lockpick. Inventory full. And now here I am getting more of those Unity bugs. I've just placed that corpse on the ground. Okay, something's screwy here. But at this point, I've progressed so far that... So I was just lugging you through the... I was lugging you and your severed leg through those tunnels. I'm very, very confused. I can't tell... With this developer, I just can't tell if that's a real bug or not, or something that's just meant to spook me. This is all very, very strange. Someone in the comments, please tell me what's supposed to happen with all that. Her pistol ammunition. See, the sound of that door closing, these metal grates that we've seen so many of, listen to that when it closes. Doesn't that sound like the kind of sound that would play when something has entered a space with you and is now chasing behind you? Broken. But What did this do for me then? All the space has done is give me more ammo. Of course, I know we can't trust... That was a good scare. That was a good scare. I feel like it would have landed better if he hadn't been on my mind. Because it placed him on the ground because of the bug. I think putting him there was a bug. I think he's supposed to spawn in over there when I pick up the lockpick set. But that was very well done. I come back around the corner, and he's just there, eyeless, lipless, just this ragged corpse just staring at me. And then he runs off around the corner. It's a perfect silent jump scare. I adore what was just done there. Down a hallway that... Did this whole hallway even exist before? I don't think it could have. Dr. Brundle, Personal Archive number 92. I'm almost out of here, but Piccinini's pet is in the warehouse by the emergency exit. It won't move while I'm staring at it, but when I try to look away, it seems to reappear somewhere within a closer radius. If someone finds this, please be careful, as the creature may still be around. We'll keep that in mind. If we see it, don't take our eyes off it. Now, I'm looking back through this way just to see if anything else has changed. And, okay, this isn't anything that happened, this is just me giving commentary at this point. But what if you were in here, right? And just like, you know, you're searching around, and during one of the flickers, you just see that corpse standing right next to you, staring at you. But it's only there for one of the flickers, so you can't even be sure if you really saw it or not. See, that's something that... This is almost impossible to do correctly in horror. But the type of maybe I saw something, maybe I didn't scare. Because by its very nature, not everyone is going to pick up on it. It's like those rooms in haunted houses that are just... They have the white and black checkerboard pattern on the floor, ceiling, and wall. And they have an actor wearing that same checkerboard pattern on their morph suit. And they're just in that room. Sometimes they move. So as guests walk through, they can't be sure if they saw something or not. But anyway, I'm going to assume this is a save room. And with that, I'm going to end this part here. Once again, thank you for watching. This has been just an absolute roller coaster of a part so far. As always, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more creepy and comfy content, as well as more parts in the rest of the series. And thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.